Alrighty, we're back. It is episode 52 of Paper and Plastic. We had a little bit of a week off last week, but we're back in full swing here on a Sunday night. Uh, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Tired. I've been working a lot.
It's been a busy couple of days, busy couple of weeks. I'm of course your host, Doctor. I was about to say I'm Doctor Plagus, but no, I'm Poppin' Sloth. This is my good friend, Doctor Plagus. It's been a long week, long couple of days. Yeah, it's been crazy. I Little side note is technically started a new job this week. I'm officially a videographer for the TV station I work at now. So
Mm.
before I was kind of doing a little bit of everything, and now I'm just like holding the camera and editing videos, and it's like oh, it's a grind. It's a grind to be back at it. So it's been an exciting week. I know you've been doing a couple different things around, and I'm understanding you did a little bit of hunting over the last couple weeks here while we were off.
Um, yeah, I kind of resorted to ordering a bunch of stuff.
Mm.
Because it was just time to pick up some figures.
Oh yeah.
A good handful of them had gone on sale. They've been around for a little while.
Mm.
And then of course, over the last couple of weeks, Target had their holathon, which uh meant a certain thing, but I'm gonna hold off for that. And most people will probably already know, but yeah, I was gonna save that for my last thing to show off.
Out of curiosity, because like here in Canada, we don't have Target-thon. I don't know if we really even get like because Walmart does something as well in the States, right? Like a collector's week or something.
Probably, yeah.
Mm.
I'm not familiar. Oh yeah, you know what?
They do,
Something,
yeah,
yeah.
something like that. It's interesting because I think the only place that does that here is EB Games slash it used to be GameStop, but
Mm.
it just seems like is that do you don't keep track of that stuff at all? It's just kind of whenever it pops up, you're like, oh, there it is.
Well, the holathon is really the only one that comes to mind. Like the
Mm.
Walmart one, I wouldn't even know what it's called, but I have a visual of it in my head. What's up to everybody that's showing up too? Jim,
Aussie's here.
Mark, Ozzy, Sam.
The Holothon website ships to Canada. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the Walmart one, I can see it in my head. They
Mm.
usually like near the toy aisle, they'll set up like kind of a island section
Mm.
it'll be like four sides of just a bunch of new stuff.
Right.
But I don't recall that ever being like a thing that they advertised. I'm sure they did. I just didn't see it. Um, but yeah, the holothon is kind of like I want to. It's like a multiple week thing. Like every week, they release an assortment of new things. Um, but it's weird because it seemed like every like holothon started on Friday,
Mm.
like this last just a couple days ago, but
Yeah.
the stuff that I was after hit shelves like 2 weeks ago. So it's like, and they were just like in your normal section, and then
Mhm.
when holothon hit, they had their own section, so everything got moved, and only some of the inventory was there because they obviously got it and put it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll go into that a little bit more when I get to my things.
Sure. Yeah.
But aside from that, I've just been hitting up the comic shop, buying tons of dollar books.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'll go into pickups.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Firstly, I had talked about this and uh, teased possibly showing it on the show, but
Yeah.
I went ahead and cracked that, got that out, and that's got that beautiful signature. Um, and
Mm.
we kind of talked about the reason. One of the reasons was it was just a 7.0, not really anything to be proud of. But also, Incredible Hulk Volume 1 is a run that I'm putting together. So
Mhm.
as I read through that, it's nice to be able to crack that one open.
So that's one you will actually read.
Oh yeah, well I actually have read it. yeah, as is. It's I'm not like worried. I don't know. I'm not worried about like reading it's not going to hurt the autograph and it's
No,
already a 7-0, so you
yeah,
know
or
but it definitely goes, it doesn't just go in my Incredible Hulk box. It
mhm,
I have a special box for all my autographed books, so it goes with those, of course.
of course.
What's up to Eric?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Another one I got was Doctor Strange Volume 2. Yeah, Volume 2.
Oh,
Uh
issue
Classic.
one.
Yeah, issue 1, classic Frank Bruner. Um I got
Wow.
this from our buddy A1's Comics, who we had an episode with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Um but
How?
yeah, it's got an interior Frank Bruner autograph on it.
I gotta
Which
start
was,
looking. I gotta start looking at the interior of these books when I go
yeah.
to shops and stuff because it seems like you come across them.
Well, that
Not.
I bought
Yeah,
already
yeah, yeah,
knowing it
yeah.
was signed, but definitely, yeah.
But was that one found randomly?
No, I think, I don't know. I'll have to ask Aaron, actually.
I'm curious. Or
Cuz
was
yeah,
it?
he's pretty good at hunting down autographs.
Hmm,
So, I would be curious. I love Bruner. Not necessarily an autograph I really had like on
on the
my pickup.
checklist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't really think about it
Hmm.
until he had that available.
It was a great
Um,
piece. Great
the
cover.
next are just a few just cool dollar bin finds.
Mm.
First one is this Kamui. So this is kind of like that 80s
Hmm.
manga invasion into comics. A handful of publishers were really going in. So this is issue number 1.
Dope.
And this is like I think this is like a solid 30 plus issue run.
Oh, okay.
And what's really cool about it is throughout the entire run, so all 30 some odd issues,
Mhm.
Stan Sakai is the touch up artist and letterer.
Oh,
So, kind of on my quest to collect all things Stan Sakai, I've got 30 plus issues of this to hunt down.
jeez.
Pretty cool. I've gotten a good chunk out of the
Mhm.
the dollar bins, so pretty cool. Good
Out of,
stuff.
out of curiosity, do you have like a checklist, or is it one of those things that you just kind of keep your eye out for, and then you see something, you're like, that's being added eventually, kind of thing?
Yeah, I definitely don't have any kind of idea of like what all he's like. I don't know.
Mm,
I certainly don't know everything he's ever done. He was a really established letterer
mm,
in the early parts of his career, and he did stuff for Marvel um long before Usagi ever came around. So
right.
I feel like it's like gonna be an endless hunt. It's certainly not one that I'm gonna like lose sleep over never
Mm,
completing. It's just kind of a fun thing. When
yeah.
I hunt, it's just one of those things that I'm keeping an eye out for.
Mm,
Anything like I got one book um where I was kind of looking through it and I was checking out the artist who was
mm,
also the writer. It was like his own creation, and
mm,
I was like, man, this is, you would almost think Stan Sakai had something to do with this book. And of course I get to the last page and the creators kind of talking about his inspirations, and he names Stan Sakai. So in the book, Stan Sakai's name
mm,
appears. Not that he had anything to do with it other than inspired this guy, but I'm like, it's his name's still in there, so it's like
hmm.
that's part of the list.
Yeah.
And it was funny because as I was going through the book, I was thinking, man, I would have thought for sure he had something to do with this, whether it was just lettering or
Hmm.
did the trade dress or something. So it was cool to come across his name.
It's kind of like a nice way to not always guarantee a hit when you go hunting, but it's like a nice way that you always kind of get that little dopamine rush of like, oh, I'm coming home with something that's going into the personal collection that's going to be,
Yeah.
as I
Yeah, like
call it.
one thing is Sergio Aragone's
Mm,
pretty much most of his work that you find will have Stan Sakai
mm,
probably on the lettering.
yeah.
They worked very closely together. Um, and then yeah, I got some. So I'm jumping into Savage. I'm jumping into my first Conan books with
Mm,
the new Titan run that they're on.
yeah.
Uh, a few people, Jim and Ozzy being the main ones, have
Mm,
been encouraging me to jump on that run because it's really kind of going back to the original days of
mm,
Conan, kind of with the black and white and just really raw. I
mhm.
don't have those within arm's reach, James, so I'll have to save those. I'll save those for your episode.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's another one. I've heard him talking highly of it as well. So, not really my thing, but I love the art. So we'll see, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I always say try something new whenever you can, right? Like
Yeah.
experience
Uh,
something.
so one cool book I found actually on Saturday is this book here, which I
Oh.
think uh I'm not too familiar with it, but I think it was as
Hmm.
the speculators would say, a really hot book. Recently, it had a TV show debut.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was so this is optioned, and then they made a show out of it. So this is issue one, first printing. I don't know if they made multiple printings, but
Yeah, because I think volume two of that title came out recently, I think.
okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, kind of shocked to find that. I figured it would have gotten gobbled up by the speculators. Another cool one I found. He put out some really good boxes of like Marvel in the dollar bins, and I got this Battle World
Okay.
journal with a really awesome Sanford Green cover.
Hell yeah.
Um yeah, I don't really know much about it, but as soon as I saw it I was like, "Oh, that's Sanford." And he's another one. Anytime I could pick up anything of his, I will. Shout out to Dave to putting us on to him, and I'm a big fan of his work now.
I swear there's some I don't because I wasn't into comics during when Battle Worlds that stuff because I think that's Secret Wars
Yeah.
2015 tie-in stuff. Like I wasn't obviously into comics back then, but like every time I come across some of that stuff, I'm like, they got some cool covers, like some
Oh
really
yeah.
interesting. Like they were cooking with those covers.
Yeah, I got a lot of those spin-off
Mm.
series in those dollar bins. There was a lot more like a Where Monsters Dwell spin-off,
Yeah,
which I thought was really cool, one of those old school titles that they kind of brought back for that.
well, there I thought there was one with it was like a Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos or something, but it was like they were exploring Krakoa for the first time, and the variant cover for that was like this cool like war poster kind of looking thing of them kind of like walking up I don't know, like kind of
Oh
like
yeah.
almost a little King Kong looking. I don't know, but
Yeah. I think I can see that one.
very green. Yeah, but yeah, okay, carry on, please.
Another one I found, I was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles adventure, wait, animated adventure. So kind of based off of that 2012 cartoon.
Mm.
This was a San Diego Comic Con exclusive. I
Oh.
really like the art style of these characters.
Mm.
And NECA has actually put out these figures recently, and they look really, really good. Orin at Yeah Comics was trying to push off a Michelangelo on me, but if I get the one, then I need to get the other three, and
Of course.
man, NECA is so freaking expensive these days.
Hmm.
Another one he got. This was a higher priced book, but the Zatanna special, really cool book.
Nice.
Pretty. It's kind of a thicker special.
Dang.
Really great art. So that's kind of it for comics. Nothing
Mm.
super spectacular, but like I said, I got some figures.
Mm. Mhm.
Firstly. I finally
Oh
got a
yeah,
Huntress.
yeah.
Really excited for that. A new 52 Huntress. I've been putting together Flash's Rogue.
Hmm.
And so Mirror Master was one I needed.
Oh yeah, that one came out recently. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love this one.
Now, are these ones?
Definitely.
Are you finding these ones on the shelves or these ones online?
No, I just went on GameStop and they a bunch of them had uh, a small discount. We're talking
Mm,
like $3 a piece. But I
yeah.
was like, I wanna get some of these while I can.
Yep.
So I finally got a good Barry Allen Flash.
There you go.
Because I didn't have one. The one I had broke.
Oh, did I ever tell you the update on mine? Because I
No.
have the same one, the platinum edition. At some point during my move, the light exploded.
Oh
The
my
same thing
god.
happened, like the right at the
That's so
ankle.
crazy.
Yeah. So I haven't even. I know it's broken in a box because I was going through the boxes the other day and I was like, oh, that's broken. And so I didn't even, I'm like, but I'm gonna try to fix it because I have the resources to try to fix it at least. But
Sure, sure.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's just gonna move.
this one was like a Silver Age appearance, but I
Mm.
mean it's class. I'm obviously, I mean,
Is that
Silver Age.
one of the newer ones as well?
Yeah,
The Page
this is
Puncher?
one of the ones that comes with the comic
Yeah,
book.
yeah, the Page Punchers.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice,
So, and then I got a Captain Boomerang,
nice.
which is really I'm really hyped on because I'm reading Flash Volume 5 Rebirth right now.
Do you?
And so this is the version from that
Mm,
series. So I actually just made a post a couple days ago of one of those covers.
do you know
Um
what the platinum edition for that one is?
yeah, I think he's just a like different colors, right?
He's the White Lantern.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's a White Lantern Captain
Oh,
Boomerang. If
no
you're
way.
curious, I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have told you, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is for that one. The Captain Boomerang. I want to look it up now.
Yeah, I can I can't really see it in my I know I've seen it before. Um but now yeah, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll pull up an image for you.
I was kind of hoping cuz I purchased 4 multiverse figures and I think all 4 of them have a platinum or at least 3 of them do. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
looks
you can't
cool.
really see it, but there is a little logo underneath, and he's the
Okay. Dude, I
yeah.
got to get that. It's so funny because like this is the Flash Rebirth version of him, but picture on the card that they were using is not it's not the same version. I wonder why they do that. It's really weird.
It
And
is
then
really.
it's also the picture on the back of the box. It's also not this version.
Yeah, you can see he's got the little White Lantern logo
Yeah.
underneath there. Yeah.
So what story is that further in this series?
I don't know. I would have thought it was like a Darkest Night thing.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that would
would
make
assume.
sense.
Uh, White Lantern. Now I'm gonna look it up and I'll figure it out. Do you have any more other guys you
Yeah,
picked
I
up?
do. So we finally got Quinlan Voss, which is a character I've been
Oh yeah.
saying since the start of this show that Black Series
Mhm.
needs to make. So in getting all of this multiverse, and then I got some NECA here in a second. It's dawned on me just how terrible Black Series figures are right now. They really I mean they're as good as they've always been, which is acceptable,
Mhm.
but they are so behind right now on quality. It's time maybe for a revamp.
You know what's I yeah, because I feel like the only ones from them that I really enjoy are typically ones that like the clones. Like I really like the clones, or
Yeah,
stormtroopers. The mask, and they're just they don't nothing complicated, right? But once you start
sure.
getting characters that have robes or like you want to be able to pose them. It feels like there's always something preventing them from like having good articulation. Like,
Well, yeah, and like I mean, like multiverse and NECA, you're getting different
yeah,
facial expressions,
yeah,
and like you're just getting really plain, like
it's very expressionless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, look at Quinlan in the comics. Like, you'd think dude was a Sith. Every cover, he's like got a gnarly, angry face on. Like, I'd want one of those or something.
Well, that's the thing. I will say that with McFarlane because some of their face sculpts look wild, but at least like they're in an action pose. Like they might
Yeah.
look strange sitting on your couch.
Well, like Huntress's regular face, I
Yeah,
was really not feeling it.
yeah.
But you get two more, and there's at least one good one in there.
Oh yeah,
So
because I
at
use
least there's that.
the one without the horns is the one I use on mine. But I think
Yeah,
I have the platinum edition of that one because she's
that one looks so good.
more purpley. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta bust my McFarlane figure
So,
out.
anyways, lastly,
Mm-hmm.
the wait is over.
Mm,
I
there they
got
are,
my Stan Sakai Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
all four of them.
Finally. Um,
Nice,
yeah, they're every bit of amazing as I thought they would be.
nice.
Initially, I wasn't gonna get the Usagi because I already have a Samurai Usagi,
Well,
and I really didn't think there was that big of a difference, and there really isn't. But my OCD will not let me, for my picture pairing,
yeah.
will not allow me to use my grass cutter Usagi. I have to get the comic accurate one,
Mm-hmm.
the comic accurate to the crossover. So, he's kind of a peg warmer right now in town. They're
Mm.
just sitting, so I'm probably gonna go pick one up tomorrow so I can finally do my full pairing of all five.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Sam was asking, does the front of the shell limit the articulation?
It does. The articulation on these guys is like a really deep stance action pose not happening. Yeah, the shell's pretty big. It makes for them kind of hard to stand upright.
Mm,
Yeah. But just with the way he illustrates them,
mm,
I don't know. I mean, you really skimped out if you went for articulation versus design.
mm.
And I just really I have no complaints. I mean, they're solid. They're super high quality. They look great. Um,
Well, and those are ones that you are going to pose, and you're going to set them up perfectly, in a line
yeah,
perfectly together, and then
exactly.
they're staying like that, like
Yeah. Maybe for my picture, it'd be nice if I could really get them in a nice
mm,
battle stance, kind of like, maybe resembling a cover or whatever.
mm,
But that's just for one photo. Aside from that, like, yeah, I'm exactly what you said. I've got them on my shelf, front and center in a line, like just standing upright with their weapons. Yeah, they look great. I'm super super happy with these. I feel like I've waited a lifetime for them.
mhm, yep,
Um, so I ended up finding Donatello and Leonardo uh, just a few weeks ago, right? Well, long before Holothon, and I think I was not necessarily one of the first people to get them, but I was the first person in the Stan Sakai Facebook group to actually show them off, like out of box
mm,
with their weapons and everything. And so I actually posted the picture of just the two because I only found the two
yeah,
in the Facebook group, and it went. I mean, for the group, it went viral.
yeah,
Um,
that's funny.
people, e- even his wife liked it, which was really cool.
Nice.
Um, but it was kind of fun.
Mhm,
Uh, and then if I would have waited until Friday, I would have found the other two, but I
mhm,
didn't. I went ahead and resorted to Mercari and got Raphael and Michelangelo, and I got them on Thursday, so
There you go.
I got them before Holothon still. So yeah, crazy man. It's
No,
so
that's
cool that they're
sweet.
finally here.
I'm curious. Yeah, I come because we did we cover them when they were first announced on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been in the last 52 episodes.
Oh
And
yeah, it was over a year ago for sure.
yeah.
It was some time that they were kind of leaked. And then it's at one point it kind of seemed like we were questioning if like they put that out as a feeler and the
Hmm.
response wasn't good enough, so they initially weren't gonna
Mm,
end up doing them. And then I finally kind of had enough and had asked in the Stan Sakai group if they were ever going to come out, and he actually himself or whoever operates
mm,
his account said that yeah they are coming. And then we finally shortly after got an announcement, and it was pretty recently that we found out they were going to be a part of Holothon.
mm.
So it wasn't like there wasn't very much clarity up until maybe a couple months ago at best. So
In fairness, I think like for at least I kind of like the idea that like they put them out there, they put the feeler out there, and it does kind of suck to not hear about them for a long time.
yeah.
But it almost makes the waiting worth it in the end of it, because
Oh yeah.
eventually they're in your hands and you're like, I waited, it's all good. And
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got very impatient and had been on the show complaining about it and
Mhm.
begging and griping and all of that stuff, but yeah, to finally have them now, it's like definitely one of the more rewarding gets of my, you know,
Mhm.
collecting life for sure. They're probably some of my favorite figures now, of course. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Right on. I did a little collecting myself as well over the last little while. Uh, I guess I'll start with the comic related stuff. So I didn't actually get any comics, unfortunately, but I'll a little story time. I think I have a video here somewhere. So the other week, me and my buddy, he's never been to a comic book store. He's never been. And so
Oh,
we're
wow.
we're downtown and we're across the street from the two comic book shops that are here in town. They're right next to each other. And he's like, "Let's go into the main one that gets like all the new stuff." And I'm like, "We can't go in there. Like they know me. I've got like stuff in my bin that I need to pull, and I can't afford to buy it today. Like, so let's go to the other shop that gets all the retro stuff." And so we wander in, and it's just the owner and a customer, and they go, "Oh, we were just about to close it. We were about to close up shop. We're going to go down the basement and look for some comics." And I go, "Oh, like, okay, like, no worry. Like, do you want us to step out for a few minutes and come back in like 15 minutes?" And they go, "No, do you want to come down with us?" And I was like, "Yes." So me and my buddy, who's never been in a comic book store before, sure enough, we, yeah, I'm just pulling up the video here. We follow the owner into the basement.
Oh my god, this looks just like Ron's, dude.
Exactly what I was thinking the whole time. Like, this feels like
Seriously.
I'm going into Ron's basement. Not quite as big. It's a small shop downtown, but like it was a treat. This is a shop I'd been going to for years. Uh, yeah, I know the guy pretty well. I think he knows me well enough. Like, it was just so cool to have the opportunity to go down there. I'll answer your question first. I did not look at anything. I
Oh
was
man.
way too nervous and like excited, and like I didn't want to intrude. Like, like I was just happy to be looking and be in this space. Um, and so yeah, they were looking for, I cannot remember what the character was named, uh, but they could not find this character. But it was just, again, like such a cool experience to go down into a comic book shop's basement. And unfortunately, that's the end of the video there. But again, it was just it was really cool, man. And I'm gonna try to go back for sure. he he's a guy who, oh man, I gotta try to get him on the show sometime because he's fascinating. He was sharing a little bit of the history of the town, and I guess John Byrne and Todd McFarlane both lived here, working here during like the heights of their career. John Byrne on X Men and Todd McFarlane doing Spider Man. They were living in Victoria, uh, drawing and then like bringing original pieces to local comic book shops and then like selling them there for like $100.
Oh my gosh.
So Gareth, the guy who runs Legends Comics here in town, that's the basement I the basement I was in. Uh yeah, he was telling me about, these original all these original pieces he's had. And it was actually last episode we had Dave on. And after you left, me and Dave were hanging out for a few minutes.
Oh, no way.
And Dave was talking about how he follows Legends Comics and how they had posted some original John Byrne X-Men stuff. And so Dave was like, "Can you go ask about it?" So sure enough, I did. And Buddy, the owner, had sold those pieces for, God, I think he said $120,000, like a few days prior to me asking. Like it was over 100K he sold these pieces for.
Yeah, John Burnix. Yeah,
Because I think
that's
Wolverine was on there, and like on the,
that's a
yeah.
actually a good deal for that stuff.
I think it may have been 2 pages for like 120,000.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's amazing.
But he was just so casual about it. He was like, "Yeah, it was a pretty good payday." I was like, "Sounds like it, bro." Like,
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez.
and I guess the story behind that was he came across those because he was buying someone's comic book collection. They were just in there, and the guy wanted $1,000 for them.
Oh,
And the owner was like, "No, like we're going to auction these and we're going to split it. Like these are worth way more than $1,000." So,
wow. What a good guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
crazy, right?
That's insane.
So I do want to try to see if I can get him on the podcast, but he's a busy guy. He's
So, does he still have the posts up on the Instagram of the artwork?
Let me take a little lookaroo here.
I probably need to follow that.
Yeah, it's he
Not that
posts.
I'm in the market for anything like that, but still,
Yeah.
it's cool to see.
Oh yeah, just to see stuff that comes through these kind of, again, I feel like Victoria is just a weird spot where you have a lot of this kind of stuff randomly kind of comes through or has been here forever, just kind of hidden away. Let me see, is this it right here? Yeah, I think this is it. How do I get this blown up right? I'm not sure if it'll come. You can see too much of it there, but
Oh wow. Dang.
so I guess these were the 2 pages here.
Oh man.
Oh, it looks like that was this the Joker and or Batman Hulk. I don't know what that's for, but yeah, there's some
Wow.
Batman Hulk stuff going on here. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's I would have because I didn't even know he posted that until Dave mentioned it after the show the other week. Like,
Yeah.
I would have liked to have at least seen that in person. I I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding.
So yeah, again, I'm gonna try to see if I can do some sweet talk and see about maybe getting him on the show or doing a little pre-recorded segment with him or something. But
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
again, he's like a professor, so I'm sure he's got all sorts of crazy stories and
Yeah.
potential treasures. Those are worth big dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and Ron's yeah, once you got down in that basement, it was much more organized than Ron's, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it was small but very tidy, for a basement of a comic book
Sure.
shop. But
It's
uh,
funny because I feel like the LCS basement is such a thing, you know?
it's a sacred space.
It really is, and it's like it seems to be more common than I guess you would initially think. I don't know. That's so
Well,
cool.
it's just I guess it's safer than having it in the attic, right?
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean,
That's a,
there's
I would assume more leakage maybe in the attic than in the basement
yeah.
potentially, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just saw he's a really big comic book YouTuber. He
Mm.
goes by his name's Chris, but he goes by Comic Tropes. And I just saw on his story a few days ago that where he stores his comic book collection, it flooded, and I think he said he lost like 25% of his collection. And it's just
Yeah.
like, I've seen being on social media, I've seen a few of these scenarios where
Mhm.
I mean, it's just like such a I can not I it could happen to any of us, I'm sure,
Mhm.
but it's just like such a heartbreaking feeling for that person, or what you feel for that person and them losing that stuff. It's just, man.
Oh, I remember a couple of years ago, it was terrible rain in town, and I went into the comic book shop one day, and the owner was like telling me about how the only box that had water damage and wasn't in a tote was his original spawn run from 1 to 100.
Oh,
And that was all he lost was his the entire 1 to 100 of spawn. And
jeez.
he was just like, I bought those when I was, a teenager and just
Yeah.
never bagged and boarded them properly. And yeah, never
What's
wanted.
up? What's up to Nick popping in here?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
come on
come on.
over. Oh, I
Yeah,
just heard myself. That was weird.
cool.
Um, the other thing that I was really excited to do over the last weekend was I was able to go to the Gundam base pop-up shop in Vancouver. Uh, dude. So let me paint you the picture. To get there, I had to
Oh.
wake up at 4:30 in the morning, catch a bus at 6 in no 5:45 in the morning, just before 6, take a ferry at 7 o'clock, ferry till 9, catch a bus for an hour to wait for another bus that I catch for half an hour that gets me to the mall where the pop-up is. So I left
Good
my house
lord.
at 5:45. I got there just after 10, about 10:30. So 5 hours, 5 hours or so of traveling to get to this pop up, and it was worth it, dude. It was like it was such a wonderful experience. Very short and brief. Like I didn't, it's a pop up store. Like you're not expecting, anything, more than just consumerism or whatever. But oh, dude, it was just I wish I took more pictures and videos. I was just too excited. I was like sweating through everything and had been traveling all morning. I was like overwhelmed with so many options. So, uh, for those who don't, I guess most people probably don't really know what that a Gundam base like this really entails. Basically, you can buy Gundams, wherever they sell them. This is basically the official store from Japan, bringing and popping up in different places around the world. So they brought all the cool exclusives with them. Uh,
Nice.
Overwhelmed with choice. Uh, and because most of them are just variants of ones you can already get, commons ones, they're just, different colors or whatever. I was like, I'm just going to get 4 different style variants. So they're very different. So the first one I'll show off here is the clear color one, which is
Ooh.
a very like translucent. I don't know. You can kind of see like through them there a
Oh
little
yeah.
bit. So it's clear color, really cool. So this is the Gundam Zeta. There, he's got a big old gun. He's got the clear color. So yeah, like more of the I don't know translucent, opaque kind of plastic. The next one here, I was really excited about. This is like
Ooh.
a neon green, like
Dang.
all black neon variant of the Gundam Strike Freedom. That thing looks so cool under blacklight.
Oh
It's
man.
ridiculous. It just shines. And then, so the other one I got is the
Oh wow.
Gundam Unicorn Perfectibility. Is a big honking dude. with these big old
Oh
things on
wow.
back. Uh, and this is in the Gundam base colors. So this is the white and blue, which is like the colors of the logo of the Gundam base. So those are the three I've built. The
Ah,
last one I
didn't
got,
quite make it.
this one I'm scared to build, dude.
Yeah.
Uh, this is the
Oh damn.
Hayakushiki gold coating. So with building Gundams, um, they're plastic. You have to cut out the pieces, and sometimes you get like marks from where you cut. It stresses the plastic. You get, and then you have to sand it off. You have to clean it up. It looks good. This stuff,
Oh my god.
yeah, I can't clean up gold, like actual gold plating.
Yeah.
So this is actually stressing me out to think about building this.
Might have to get like a metallic gold paint marker for like touch up.
I have those, but they're not. They're not like this is
Yeah.
like an actual. I can't. I don't know if you can really like see.
Oh yeah, damn.
Like it's not like a paint. Like it's an actual coating of some sort.
Oh my.
So I have gold markers that are metallic, and I've used on other things that look great. But I'm like, there's no way. It's one of those things. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to probably live stream it on maybe on this channel and maybe on my Gundam Instagram as well, just for shoots and giggles. Cause I think it's going to be funny to watch me like really stress out building this very basic thing. Um, Samrock asking, are there many Gundams made of like metal or are they all plastic? I mean, that one, they're not, there's metal builds, which are like they're already pre-built, but they're made of complete metal. Some, for the most part, they're plastic, but there are metal pieces incorporated into some of the more expensive ones.
Mm.
Um, yeah, but then you have ones like that where they're plastic, but they're coated in this gold non-metal coat. I don't know what that. You're a paint guy? Do you know what that kind of stuff kind of is? If it's like a dip or plastic, it's not injection molding, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, I spent way too much. I went in with a budget about 150 bucks. I spent 260.
Nice.
And it was because that guy it was way more expensive cuz they get you, man. They don't have any of the prices on anything.
Oh,
So to get the
wow.
prices, you have to go on their website. There's no like filtering or search option. So you have to just scroll through 100 products to try to find the one you're holding in your hand to figure out the price of it. So I was like, I'm not going to go through that effort to figure out. I'm just going to grab the ones I want that I think are affordable and I'm just going to check out. And then it was like, no, that was a really expensive one because it's gold and hard to
Yeah,
get. So
dang.
yeah,
Did
it
you
was.
make that trek all by yourself or?
No, my partner, she came with me.
Oh wow.
She was very supportive. She was amazing. And we got Chipotle. Yeah, so it was good.
Nice.
And then we just hopped right back on the bus. Like it was, we were there from 10:30 till we left by 1 o'clock. Like we were not there very long, and
Yeah,
then we got
but it was an
home.
all-day effort.
Yeah, because we got home at 7 o'clock. Like we
Oh
were.
gosh.
Oh no, sorry, we got home six, 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
Pretty much a solid 12-hour day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
Wow.
And it was like I came home with 4 boxes of Gundams, and I was just like the happiest kid. Spent the next week just building 3 of them, and now I got one more. And uh,
Nice.
yeah, dude, it's man, it's fun getting into new hobbies, and it's exciting, kind of exploring it. But then to have an opportunity to kind of like be right in the middle of it, like everyone who was in the space was there because they loved this hobby and they wanted to experience this kind of unique thing that
Yeah, it looked amazing. I mean, I saw some of the pictures,
yeah, I should
and
I should
it looked really cool.
it, and they had it was so cool, man. They had an entire little area where they were giving people free Gundam kits to build like their first, if kids wanted to try building one for the first time, or even adults, or they had people who were teaching you how to play their new card game. Like it was
Wow.
like a full little experience, and I just think that's like, you know, like why is McFarlane or Funko not doing this? It's great seeing them at conventions and toy fairs when they have stuff to unveil, but why are we not seeing pop-ups like this in other
Yeah.
hobbies? I know, comic book guys go to their local comic book shops and do pop-ups, and that's what I mean. Like that's amazing. Like if you're in a city that does that, but
Yeah.
how awesome would it be if DC was like, hey, you know what? Let's take five of the writers from the Absolute universe and let's do a press tour where we just go to comic book shops around the country.
Yeah.
That would save the industry, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that would get so many foot, so many pairs of feet through the doors, man. Like, and that's what that like that the Gundam pop up here in Vancouver. Like, there was lineups of for 4 hours the first few days. Like, there was that many people. Um, McFarlane figures are kind of available basically everywhere. Gundams are not. You'd be surprised, man. Go to your local Michaels.
Yeah.
They got them at Michaels here in Canada. At your hobby store, your craft
Mhm.
stores, they're there. Your local
Yeah.
anime stores, you wouldn't expect
What's it
they're
called?
there.
Hobby Lobby.
They got Hobby
Yeah.
Lobby in the US. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're stocked up in Hobby Lobby too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
um,
Crazy.
they're they're not everywhere like McFarlane is per se, but also like I don't know. Yeah, EB Games has them too. Like here in Canada, like yeah, it just depends on where you're going into, right? Like if you're looking, they're not going to be in your WalMarts like McFarlane's and Marvel Legends
Yeah.
are, for sure not. But they'll have them around at different
Well,
places.
Todd was doing these like promotional videos where he was going, but I don't think this isn't anything compared to
Hmm.
like what you're talking about, but he
Hmm.
was going to Targets.
Hmm.
We kind of covered this on the show actually when they moved DC Multiverse like kind of out of the toy aisle
Hmm.
and they kind of like created, well, they didn't create it, but they moved all DC Multiverse to like the collector's aisle, which is a
Hmm.
separate section kind of like in the media department.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like doing pop-ups at Walmart and like
Hmm.
showing people where you could find the McFarlane figures now. But I mean, totally scripted and planned out, I'm sure, and it wasn't like,
Hmm.
someone like you or I was gonna randomly run into him at a Walmart or anything.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think even if the figures are available, like it would still be there's still old McFarlane figures that came out you know 2 years ago even that were exclusive to the like the McFarlane store. There's like they have their own exclusive store.
yeah,
You know, just bring that, and even if you can get half of that stuff somewhere else, it's still an opportunity for people to converge and meet and talk and you know have doesn't even Todd doesn't have to go there. It's just McFarlane sets it up and has a
sure.
couple local comic book artists. Maybe they're nobodies, but just people there to talk to and I don't know, hang out. I don't
Yeah,
know. I feel like that's the only way to not the only way, but I feel like that's going to be a big factor and going forward for a lot of hobbies is communicating and engaging with each other, or else people just kind of I feel like they feel like they're spending money and then they're no longer into it in a year
yeah,
because they're not talking to anyone about it. And it's like, if you're investing into these hobbies, like find people who want to invest in them too. I don't know.
yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I just like building tiny robots.
Yeah,
uh yeah, is there anything you want to I have a game locked
yeah.
and loaded if you want
Let's
to
fire that up.
keep it a little light and breezy here. It's another one of the our trade dress games. I know
Mm,
that was a
I love that.
I know we're all really good at it, aren't we? Okay, let me see if I can get this going here. All right, you can see that all right.
Yep. Oh yeah,
All right,
nice.
all right. We're giving this is guess the trade dress. Uh, Two Electric Boogaloo. You're not actually guessing the trade dress. You're guessing the name of the comic. Uh, And if I remember correctly, last time we did this, it was too easy. So this is harder. And
Yeah.
I made this like 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember.
And I won't jump on answers right away. I think some of them I was answering right away and not
Mm,
giving enough time to people in the chat. So,
oh,
um,
we'll give a
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
All right, let's
But
jump in.
yeah, Jim says McFarlane is one of the few comic creators he has yet to meet and really want to. And yeah, same here. And that's kind of, I don't know what our opportunities are like to meet, you know, at least if I stay here in the Northwest, like when I'll have the chance to meet him. And so that's why I like to collect autographs without necessarily having met the artists.
I will say he comes to Vancouver pretty regularly. Fan Expo in Vancouver. He's been there, I think, a few times. So
I just don't know if I would. There's not really anybody I'd be willing to stand in a line.
no, it totally. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, gosh, I can't imagine.
There we go.
Ooh,
There's number one. There's number one. And I do recall, I do. The only thing I remember is I did not limit this to just Marvel and DC, but they should all be somewhat recognizable and established comic books. I like how you went ooh. Like, what's your? Are you recognize it? You recognize, but where from?
yeah, dude.
Have you seen it elsewhere? I feel like this was a good one to start on.
Yeah, that is a good one.
If anyone in the chat has any guesses, we'll give you just a few more seconds here to get a guess in.
Do we still go live on Instagram too?
We can, but
No, it's
no,
okay.
yeah, no, it was becoming a bit of a. It was hard to kind of like bounce between them while I was doing the show as well because people
Oh,
were,
it's okay.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Justice
Sequential
Machine.
Justice Machine, Samrock. I have no clue. Do you want to walk in? I guess, my friend.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking it. I'm thinking Justice as well, but I don't know which one.
I like
I
this.
want to say Young Justice, but
You've overcorrected. I got nothing. Oh, you guys are gonna feel. I feel like you guys are gonna feel silly here in a moment. Or maybe,
oh
maybe I did
man,
overcorrect. All right, and let's reveal it was Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Did I overcorrect? Who knows?
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, gee, I
Oh,
don't
I know
remember
that
what this
one.
is.
Oh God, what is it? It's Gotham.
Oh, what is it? I think you're right. It is something. It is something. Something Gotham.
I just bought some issues of this out of the dollar bins.
This is fun for me because I also don't remember what. It, yeah, you were correct. I think I shaked it on the CLZ app and I just picked random ones.
That's okay. Overcorrecting it. It was almost too easy last
It
time,
was a little
so
too easy. And we need a
we've got
little
to find the happy middle. That's actually a great idea with the random shake and just
yeah.
using whatever pops up.
It was Future State. It was just Gotham. It was
Okay,
just
future
Gotham.
state. Okay,
Yeah, it was just Future State Gotham.
that counts. I got a point. Oh man,
I did. I remember. I know this one for sure.
still something.
I feel like there's gonna definitely be some real random ones in this. Batman something. It is a giant S. It certainly looks medievally. I can see the brain turning.
Initially, sirens was what came to mind, but it's definitely not. Something steel. Something with steel.
9 panel grids with a
I
nice
don't
little
think it's
S.
Dark Knights of Steel,
Dark
but
Knights of Steel.
that's a solid.
It's a solid guess. Sequential Treasures also got nothing on this one. Did I overcorrect too hard? It was Dark Knights of Steel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Apparently, I really did just shake My
Oh,
CLC up for
yeah,
this one.
that's I know that one. I'll give that one a minute.
Give that one a minute. Okay. I feel like this one, that's a pretty recognizable font, at least in my eyes.
Now I'm second guessing why. No, I'm pretty sure.
Samrock,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nova.
Samrock's going with Nova.
Yeah, I started to second guess myself and think Nubia, but that's definitely an O next to the N. So
You get all the prizes. You can have all of them. All right. Everyone's locking in Nova. It seems incorrect. It was
Annihilation.
Annihilation Nova. But yeah, you know what? That's Nova.
Same. Yeah.
Also, great cover. I love that one.
Yeah.
S.
Oh, is that Sirens? I don't think
I
so.
have no idea what this one is.
Sinister
It's
House?
not. I don't. I almost thought it was. It's not Swamp Thing or Strange.
It looks like SI. I'm going with Gotham City Sirens or
I don't think
Sinister.
that. I don't think that's.
No, it's not
Is it
Spectre.
Strange Tales? Wrath of Spectre?
Ozzy and
I
Jim kind of going for the same thing.
going for some Spectre. I would. I'd. Ooh. I think
I
it's
want to see
Spectre.
what Eric has. Steve just.
Steve. It was Wrath of
Oh
Spectre.
wow, nice.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see what the next one is. K. Oh, I know what this one is. I'll be surprised if anyone gets this one. This is another. I'll just say this is a modern book. It's a modern book from DC.
Oh, from DC. Oh
This is
man.
DC. Samrock guessing King Shark.
Is that it?
King Shark. King Shark is a
Oh.
shark. I can confirm. It's a question. Yeah, you were right. Well, that was Spectre. You got a good eye for Spectre. I
Oh,
wish I
I
had a
thought he
good eye.
was. Yeah.
No.
Oh man. I don't got anything on that one.
No,
I'm gonna agree with Samrock.
you were right. It was some King
Oh,
Shark.
nice. Wow. I
Do
have
I have
that
one
book.
more?
Dang.
I don't have any more. That's all I got, apparently. There you go. Sorry. Apparently, the CLZ did not do me any favors on this one.
That was fun. Rack
uh,
rack those up because that was a lot. I really enjoyed that.
yeah, I think that was, I don't, yeah, that was one I think I just frantically made just in case we needed something to fill time one day. And
Sure.
next time out, you know what? Oh, gosh. I, I, I wish I had access. I wonder if I can log into someone else's CLZ and shake a app or something.
Yeah, you can have my login. I've got like 15,000 books in there.
Yeah,
And
because
there's some like some Kamui stuff, you know.
well, that's the other thing is it going to be even more difficult because there's, but I mean,
Hey, I think that's fun though cuz
yeah,
it brings awareness to books that, you know, people might not know exist. And yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, the other idea was I should just go to the comic book shop and just take actual pictures of of random books and just see what looks interesting and kind of pick
Yeah.
those. Samrock saying my CLZ is basically all deals, all DC. Yeah, I feel like it's always interesting looking at the stats on that thing and seeing like what year most of your books are from or something. And it's like, yeah, you wouldn't expect they're all from 1981. But
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
anything else you wanted to touch on here before we wrap up for the day?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Um yeah, it's kind of
been
quiet.
yeah, I know that feeling, man. I've been busy with work and kind of grinding away on that and
Yeah.
trying to watch more TV when I can, but it's tough. Watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy last night.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together an idea for a show to have Jim on. Something where we could really kind of display his knowledge well. So maybe together we can.
Do some
Um,
brainstorming.
yeah, yeah, because he's I threw out the idea of having him on the show
Mm,
like months and months ago,
mm,
and he's been really like, "Come on, man, let's do it. That would be fun." So, um, yeah, I want to make it worth it for sure.
yeah. Samrock's got a Static Shock figure showing up
Ooh,
from the new McFarlane one. That actually looks pretty
yeah.
good. Um, I'm my one final thought here. I think I might be eating my words. I think McFarlane might actually be done doing multiverse stuff.
Oh, you think so?
It's just
Well,
a
we
lot
just
of it's a lot of rehashes right now, and
okay.
that just feels like they
Like one final hoorah, and that's gonna be that.
yeah, like they're just putting out they're just reusing whatever pieces and models that they have because everything they're putting out right now, if you look really closely at it, it's like, oh, that's just a it's just a new head sculpt on most of
Yeah.
these, and some different paints and
Ah,
it's interesting. It's kind of sad. I was really hoping that wouldn't have been the case, but unless
yeah,
I see them like do something really new with the DC multiverse line, like like an actual brand new sculpt character, a build a figure line, anything, I'd be
yeah.
convinced otherwise. But right now, I think yeah,
They-
they're using up whatever spare parts, whatever like models they have left. They're getting rid of it all, trying to sell it.
Well, we're getting a Black Canary and a Larfleeze, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice.
Well, no, that's the thing is like they've got some good pieces to do some cool stuff with. It's just
Yeah,
yeah, it's just kind of I do think they're definitely focusing on other areas now. It seems like they're doing a lot more sports stuff, a little
yeah,
more image, a lot more video game stuff, which I think is a little unfortunate because I'm not totally convinced Mattel will do much better.
yeah.
So
No,
that's
they're not. They're definitely not going. Oh,
well, how can you do? I mean, like that's the thing is they're comic book toys. Don't you want a guy who's like the comic book guy, like overseeing that to some capacity? You don't.
uh, they don't care.
No, I know they don't care, but I
Yeah,
care. I
I mean,
care.
ideally, yeah, you do,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's not what it's about for them. So
No. All right. Well, I just want to get that out there, get that on
yeah,
record. I will admit, I think I am sorely mistaken. So, sucks to
yeah,
be us.
bummer.
Yeah. Uh. Oh well.
We kind of knew the possibilities, so
Well, I'm
it was a
interested.
good run. We got some really good stuff out of it.
Oh, that's something we should do one. Maybe in a future show is as well as like go through like our favorite McFarlane multiverse
Yeah.
figures because there's some great figures in that
Oh
line.
yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Lots of good stuff. Do a little. We'll do. Yeah, we'll do. I remember talking about it months ago of doing like a Frank Miller appreciation uh show. Oh, and I was. Oh, did you see? Oh, sorry. Totally forgot. Did you see his Invincible?
No, I saw his Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I gotta hold on, folks. Let me pull up his Invincible. They just announced this the other day, and it is. Oh, gosh, can I just like not have this be terrible quality for like 2 minutes?
And also rest in peace to Sam Keith.
Oh yeah.
Real bummer. And Chuck Norris.
Oh man, when you gotta remind me. You gotta remind me of that.
Oh wow. I like it.
Stop saying that. Do you actually like it?
I do. Yeah, I
Wow.
do.
I I can't. I'm sorry. That does not look good to me at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
It, you gotta walk me. Okay, we'll come back to this.
I really like. I mean,
I
you got to remember too that I'm a big Stan Sky fan. Kevin Eastman. You know, I kind of like the imperfect style, I guess.
I guess, but there's imperfect style, and then there's
I
like
mean, the dude's 70 years old and
no, I know, but
clearly did a lot of, yeah.
no, but like
It's very flat. Like he legit looks like he was steamrolled, like pancakes status.
but then there's like these weird shadows that are like underneath his arm, but not underneath his leg, and then
See, I'm in the same boat as Eric here.
like where's his like is his butt or is this his leg? Is this his front? Like, is this his leg? Like, where's his back and front leg?
I mean, let's steamroll you and see how you're looking.
uh, no, I guess that's fair. I just like how much shadow there is underneath him for like being
No, and
flat on
then
the
but
ground.
the new Turtles cover,
Yeah.
I saw the uncolored version of it, and that I hope they put out a version of that because
Well, that's
even that in
mm,
itself was like whoever colored it did did it no justice. It was so much better without colors.
that's actually something I'd be interested in seeing as a black and white version of this as well, because maybe it's the color that's really disservicing and making the proportions seem even stranger.
Sure.
Because I mean,
I just think it's a style. I mean, that's
no,
just
it
what
is
he's
a
doing these days,
I'm mistaken if I said it was bad, it was a mistake. It's not
It's unique.
bad per se. It's yeah, it's unique. It's its own take. It's 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 peculiar to me, to say the least. Uh, and I think the coloring definitely doesn't help it. I love it though. I love how much hate it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just Frank Miller in a nutshell.
I
Uh,
mean, it's totally it's so bad it's good type of situation.
yeah.
But I don't want to put anything he's doing down. I mean, he's a legend and you know, you think about like we're never going to get another Sam Keith piece again and that's really truly unfortunate and he was way too young to no longer be with us and someday we're going to be in the same situation with Frank Miller and just the fact that we're still getting this on a consistent basis that it's just a reminder that one day we will no longer get it and so we'll cherish it while we have it. Yeah. This is this
I
is
don't mind this. Like this is
no. Yeah,
sure.
this is some of his if not his best works lately. Um but I just saw, you know, I won't go into it. It's a great piece and I can't wait till that comes out.
I can see what you mean though by like the black and white version helping it, because I think a lot of these colored in shadows kind of make the perspective feel a little more confusing.
Yeah.
And even this big shadow is it's like almost the same thing with that invincible piece. It was like they just copied the
Yeah.
layer and put like it made it a shadow rather than actually drawing a shadow kind of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be interested to see the black and whites, the
Yeah,
pencils.
the black and white is incredible.
Okay, it's good to know. I'm just gonna take a quick Google, see if I can find it here for us. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, okay. Let me pull it up here. Uh, sorry, we're going a little bit long here, but now we're on Frank Miller, and that's a whole thing. So we gotta give it the a moment here. But yeah, I
Oh
like that.
yeah.
That looks. This is easier for my brain to comprehend, I
Yeah.
think. And this looks like a drawing.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing is some with the coloring, it almost doesn't look like it's mixing too many mediums almost in an imperfect way. And I
Yeah.
think this, like, yeah, if this was on a comic book, I'd be like, yeah, that's a sweet drawing.
Yeah.
If this was a sketch cover, I'd be like, that's sweet. So,
Yeah, and the background they threw on it, I don't even know that that was a drawing, or if it was some kind of
oh no, it almost looked like a weird,
clip art
like
almost, like
clip
a
art.
brick wall clip art. Yeah, no good.
Yeah, no, that's
That part of it is no good.
no.
But
Oh, I like being able to do this.
yeah, that's really cool.
Switching between tabs and
Yeah.
gives a little comparison there. But anyways, there you go, folks. I think that will do it for us today.
Yeah.
I think we'll be back next week. Probably the Sunday again. I think is hopefully what we'll aim for.
Yeah, I really like Sundays. They're way more manageable for me.
Yeah. And yeah, and then works with my new schedule. Maybe next week I'll have I'm calling it a shiny shiki built for next week. And if you guys want to see me crash out building it, keep an eye out for that live stream.
Yeah.
Probably be next. I might do it on Friday or something. If you guys want to see me just stress out for 2 hours. Uh,
Hey, I'll watch it. That's for sure.
oh, great. Okay. Well, yeah, that does it for us today. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And tomorrow's Monday, and my condolences. So, yeah. Uh, maybe I'll even be on next week, right, Jake?
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll do some comic book Jeopardy or something.
Yeah.
That might be
Yeah,
might
he
be
had a segment like Stump the Chump or something like that. So we've got
Stump
to
the
come up
Chump.
with some kind of challenge where we try to stump him.
Okay. Okay. I think we can figure that, and we won't use any of my knowledge for reference, so we'll be okay. Uh, there we go. Okay, that does it for us, guys. Have a great
Yep.
rest of your night, and thanks everyone for hanging out.
Yeah,
See
thanks
you guys
guys.
later. See ya.